Hello and welcome to the video lectures of English subject. Today we are going to learn second poem from the book First Flight. The name of the poem is Fire and Ice and it is written by Robert Frost. Robert Frost is an American poet and you already know him. In class 9th you have read a poem of him. The name of the poem was The Road Not Taken. I hope you remember now. Poem, class 9th, The Road Not Taken. Now coming to the poem, so it is a symbolic poem. Two symbols are used in the poem. Fire and ice are not actually fire and ice, but they are symbolizing something else. Now what that something else is, these two words are symbolizing human emotions. Now what these human emotions are? So human emotions, desire and passion. Desire, passion, you already know, someone has the desire or passion to achieve something, to get something. So it is, fire has been symbolized for desire and passion. Fire is used for desire and passion, and ice is used for hatred. As you know, there is so much of hatred. People do not like each other. There is so much of hatred in this world. So ice, in this poem, ice is used as hatred. So the poet Robert Frost has symbolized these two words, fire and ice, to show the human emotions. Okay, let us start the poem now. Some say the world will end in fire, some say in ice. From what I have tasted of desire, I hold with those who favor fire. Now some here means people, or you can say scientists. So some say the world will end in fire and some say in ice. So some people, they are of the opinion that the world will get to an end due to fire. Fire of what? Desire, passion. Desire and passion are used for fire. So some say that world is going to get end due to fire, and some, what is their opinion in this case? They think that the world will end due to ice. So these two are the opinions of people. Now from what? Now in the third line the poet says that whatever I have experienced, whatever I know about the world, I think that fire is the thing which will make the world, which will bring the world to an end. So he is of the favor. In the first stanza, poet Robert Frost is in the favor that the world will end due to fire. So he is in the opinion, in the favor of the people who are opposing fire and tell it to be the main cause for the world to get end. Coming to the second stanza. But if it had to perish twice, I think I know enough of hate to say that for destruction ice is also great and would suffice. Now in the but if it had to perish twice, means the world here. The world here, if it is to perish means die. So if it is to die, if it is to come to an end twice, that means two times, then I think in such a case, see, in the first stanza, the poet tells about fire is going to take the world to an end. In the second stanza, the poet says that ice is the thing which will take the world to an end. Now here he says that I think I know enough of hate to say that for destruction ice is also great and would suffice. Here he tells that there is enough of hate in this world. People hate each other. People do not like each other. They are so much jealous of each other that I think hatred, or you can say ice, is the factor which will make the world come to an end. So in the first stanza you saw that the poet Robert Frost says that fire is the reason for the world to come to an end. The second stanza he tells ice to be the factor. Now and would suffice means sufficient. Suffice means sufficient, that the hatred in this world is sufficient enough to make the world come to an end. Okay. So these were the two stanzas. Now coming to the literary devices used in the poem. So the first literary device used in the poem is alliteration. Now what do you mean by alliteration? So it is repetition of initial consonant sounds in the same line. For example, first line, as you can see, some say, S, S. S is consonant, S, S. Then in the first line itself, world will, W, W. In the second line again you will see some say, S, S. Okay. So this is alliteration. In the first stanza itself, last line when you say favor, fire, F, F, consonant coming instantly besides each other. So okay, F, F. So this is what alliteration. The second poetic device, or you can say literary devices used in the poem is paradox. Now what do you mean by paradox? It is a true statement but seems untrue. Okay. For example, in this poem it is said that second stanza first line, it is said, but if it had to perish twice. Now world is only one, it can perish. Perish means to die or to vanish. So it can vanish only one time, but it is here said that twice. How can the world perish twice? So this cannot be true now. So this is what is paradox. So this line states paradox device is used in the poem. Coming to the third literary device used in the poem, so it is enjambment. Now enjambment means there is no pause in between the lines, no comma, no full stop, and continuous thoughts are written. For example, if you see the second stanza, from the second line, I think I know enough of hate to say that for destruction ice is also great and would suffice. Is there any comma, any stop, any pause? So continuous thoughts are going on. No comma, no full stop. So this is what is enjambment. Enjambment, you can see the spelling here, E-N-J-A-M-B-M-E-N-T. So that was all about this poem, Fire and Ice. Until the next video, keep learning and keep recalling. Thank you.